Exercise number 15, legal matter, start. The Swachh Bharat Gramin Phase 1 Guidelines 2017 state that requirements and sensitivities related to gender, including dignity and safety issues, are to be taken into account at all stages of sanitation programs from planning to post implementation. The Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation released the guidelines recognizing the gender dimensions of sanitation in India. It emphasized not only the need for women's participation in planning and implementation of sanitation interventions but also their leadership in SBMG committees and institutions. The Sustainable Development Goals require India by 2030 to achieve access to adequate and equitable sanitation and hygiene for all and end open defecation, paying special attention to the needs of women and girls and those in vulnerable situations. Swachh Bharat Mission 2.0 speaks of sustained behavioral change while embarking on the newer agendas of sustainable solid waste management and safe disposal of wastewater and reuse. Planning, procurement, infrastructure creation, and monitoring are the basic tenets of implementation in Swachh Bharat, and the guidelines for the first phase of the mission called for strengthening the role of women. The states were accordingly expected to ensure adequate representation of women in the village water and sanitation committees, leading to optimal gender outcomes. In several states, the guidelines were strictly adhered to. This capturing has happened in panchayat seats as well, but research has shown that over time, women do pick up the challenge and if voted back are likely to assume charge. The government has also very effectively used over 8 lakh Swachh Grahis, mainly women, who for a small honorariums work to push through behavioral change at the community level. There are no quick solutions other than adopting concerted approaches to ensure the survival and protection of the girl child through good health from sanitation and nutrition and provision of water to liberate women from collecting water and enabling their education. Fortunately, there are spirited instances of women leaders in sanitation. Atara Thakur, a differently abled panchayat head from Chhattisgarh, was determined to improve sanitation services in her village. She went door to door to motivate people to use toilets. Her contagious spirit mobilized the whole village to join hands and become open defecation free. Information, education, and communication, which aims at behavior change of the masses, is key to the success of the Swachhta Mission 2.0 during the early years of implementation. The messaging touched on the same and dignity of women. While these were useful entry point messages, they carry the risk of lack of ownership by men and the reinforcing of gender stereotypes. In one of the promotional videos of SBM featuring celebrity ambassador Vidya Balan, the protagonist asks a man on his wedding day whether he had a toilet at home, to which the answer was negative. This prompts her to ask the bride to remove her veil, suggesting that a man who lets his wife defecate in the open has no right to ask her to follow the purdah. This was later amended, highlighting the importance of viewing very communication through a gender lens test there be unintended collateral damage. Next para. The India Sanitation Coalition has helped link microfinance with self-help groups run by women for sanitation needs. Increasingly, interventions with these groups, which drive livelihoods, can be designed to produce income and well being. Impact with water, sanitation, and hygiene programs, a national monitoring and evaluation system to track and measure gender outcomes in SBM is necessary. Several researchers in this space have commented that gender analysis frameworks have a long history in development practice. We can learn from these frameworks to support design, implementation, and measurement that can bridge the gender equality gap in sanitation. Stop. Thank you.